Hello guys, welcome to our channel. So today I will give you a glimpse of the past. If you were born in the 1990s and in the 1980s, you probably have experienced playing the classic consoles like Nintendo Family Computer, Sega Genesis or the Sega Mega Drive, and the Super Nintendo or the Super NES. So these are the classic games or consoles that molded the gaming industry. So today, you can still experience or play these classic games in an Android phone. So all you have to do is to download programs or applications called emulators. And I have found one good emulator for Android phones. So this emulator is called the RetroArch. And now I will give you a demonstration on how to use the RetroArch. So now this is the home screen for the application. So the first thing you can do after downloading application is to load the core or to download cores. This core means the gaming console. So when you click the core, it will list down all the downloaded consoles in this application. So earlier I downloaded the Sega Dreamcast console and the Sega Genesis or the Sega Mega Drive console. For now, I'll be playing the Sega Genesis. So also earlier I was downloading games. These games is called ROMs, and ROMs is loaded in this application. So let's load, and I named the directory as Sega Genesis ROMs. So these are the games I downloaded. So I will not be telling you the links for these ROMs. They are scattered all around the internet community. So just research on your own and download at your own risk. So the file names are usually have the extension file names of .smd. So for now, I'll give you a demo on how to use this emulator. So I'll be choosing the Willy War. So now you can see the full setup of this emulator. So on the left side, you can see the L2, L1 and the directional keypad. Then on the middle, you can see the select button and the start button. And on the right side, you can see our button and the X, Y, BA buttons. So now you can see the game is starting. The game is called Mega Man. If you were born in the 1980s and the 1990s, you probably know him as Rockman. So let's try this game. So press start, game start, and this game has some files. So you can choose which one you like, Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2, or Mega Man 3. So for now, I'll be using or playing Mega Man 1. Yes. Yes. Now press start. Then I have to pick the stage. I'll pick Iceman. So ready. Oops. Oh, this stage is very slippery. So I'm using the B button for the fire, A button for the jump, Y is for picking the powers you have. Then X button, there's the same. No, there's no function for the X button. So let's do this. So Mega Man games has a reputation of being hard because you need a good hand and visual coordination to finish these games. Sorry. The only problem I see when using your Android phones versus when you're using a gamepad is many times you'll have a hard time controlling the games because you cannot feel the buttons. Unlike the gamepads, you can feel the buttons and you can maneuver easily because even if you are not looking at your gamepads, you can maneuver and use the controls more easily. So for now, I'm having some difficulty sometimes if I'm using the directional keypad. Sometimes I'm pushing the down button instead of the right button. See, sometimes it's very hard. You have to get used to it. So one thing these emulators are good at is saving games. I'll give you an example. If you press the menu button, you have some options to choose from. You can take a screenshot or save your state. You can choose like a memory cards. For example, I'll choose memory number 1 and you can save your state. So now, if you will die on the later rounds and you don't want to start on the beginning, you can load this state. So let's see. I'll give you an example. Oops. So I have to get out of this round first. I think I'm doing it wrong. So I died on this part of the game. So I will be transported to the other side or to the beginning of the game. If you don't want that to happen, you remember that you save your game. Now it's time to load it. So let's pick the load state, and voila, you're transported to the part of the game where you save your state. So this is one of the advantages of using emulators. Unlike the classic games, you have to start from the beginning because, as you know, classic games or classic consoles don't have memory cards at that time. So you have to start all over again. So that's it, guys. That's the quick demo for using the RetroArch. I will try to give the link on where to download this emulator on the description below. So stay tuned, guys, for part 2 as I play other classic games. Thank you guys for watching. God bless.